Hey there, folks. How you doing today? I hope you're having an awesome day. It's the weekend, woohoo. I'm having a pretty good day. I got a new knife to show you, and it's one I've been looking for a while. Not particularly the knife, but the series. It's a series I really like the look of, and I wanted to get a knife from it. And maybe down the road I'll get some more. But this is the one I was able to find. Now, this is a Schrade knife, and it comes from the Great American Outdoor series. And that's a series that ran from 1976 until 1996. And they'd produce, maybe different amounts of knives each year, maybe 9, 10, 12, 13 each year. They'd select different models each year, and they would produce about 10,000 units. And here's the box. Comes in a nice sleeve. And here's the model number, SC506. And the series is more commonly referred to as the Scrimshaw series. By Schrade Cutlery Corporation, Ellenville, New York, 12428 USA. So it comes in a nice little box. And we still have the original paperwork. And I've taken scans of these, which I will include towards the end of the video. And if anybody wants those, send me an email and I'll send them on to you. But Schrade Pledge. Here are the designs for that year. Some knife samples. As you can see here, this series is the 1981 release. More samples on the flip side. I missed that one right there. I really wanted to get that, but I didn't win that auction, unfortunately. How to care for your Schrade knife. And then I'm going to assume this one was sold in Canada because we have a French insert. If we fold this all out carefully. Got your handcrafted like granddad's. We use only the finest materials. Schrade Pledge. And some corporate information. Apparently they had a honing steel, the lazy man's way to sharpen. How to care for your Schrade knife. And just some other knives they had for sale at the time. Just like folding a map. And here is the knife. Comes in kind of a nice little box with some felt. And here we have it. The 1981 Great American Outdoor Series Scrimshaw Barlow. So we've got a Scrimshaw fox here. Now the artist who did this artwork was a Frank Giogianni, and he did the Scrimshaw work for the Schrade series from 1976 until the early 90s. I believe it was 1992. I believe a gentleman by the name of John Duffy took over. So you would see the artist's signature right down here. You've got cream-colored Delrin covers. Some very nice scroll work on your bolsters. Brass liners and spacers. Everything's nice and tight on the back. And this is fresh out of the box. I haven't done anything with this. And then on this side, you have a little area there where you could personalize it with your name, initials, or whatever. Your pins are rounded pins. No stepping or anything like that. This one's basically new in box. I don't think it's ever been carried or used. There's no markings on it, no fading, no yellowing. And like your traditional Barlow, you have your clip point with the Schrade Scrimshaw, nail nick, little swedge on the top. Like I say, I don't think this one's ever been sharpened. It looks like the factory edge to me. Factory edge looks good. And then here you have Schrade USA SC506. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe these are carbon blades on these ones. But I could be wrong. Nice little snap on the open. Very nice retention. Good and firm. No half stop, but very nice snappy close. And then you have your pen blade. Basically a little pen blade with your nail nick. Again, no marks, no scratches. I don't think it's ever been sharpened. I think that's the factory edge. Very snappy open. Again, very nice and tight. And nice snappy close. Now I was pleased to get this one because it's got a fox on it. And in the old world, my name translates to fox or sly like fox, depending on which culture you go with. But I love a fox too anyways. Foxes are cool critters. So there we have it. So I'm very happy to have this one. Here is a printout I found from a collector's magazine. And I don't know what year the magazine was printed, but basically it runs through each year. So you see you have 76 here. And that year they released a folding hunter with eagles and a sharp finger with a whale. And then for each year, it gives you the model that was released for that year. So if we go to 81, they basically released everything except a 501 drop point. So they had the lockback, the folding hunter, the large lockback, the small lockback, the Stockman, Barlow, sharp finger, and the little finger. And they would have had a bear, raccoons, buck, a gar, dog and the pheasant, fox, ram, and the Canada goose. So if you're a collector, it's a nice little thing to have because it gives you an idea of what was released every year. So it helps you to date it based on the Scrimshaw art that's on it, and you know what models to look for. So that's pretty cool. And here I'll just throw in a few clips from a magazine, and I think this was a early 90s magazine, and it just shows, like if you had that magazine in your hand that day, the knives that were released that year. So we can see the different knives, some of the dealer displays and whatnot. So this one, another rabbit hole, but rabbit hole I wouldn't mind going down. I think I have a line on, hopefully might be getting soon, the folding hunter from, let's see, the 82 folding hunter. This has the bison on it. So I'm hoping to get my hands on that. But anyways, folks, I think a very cool series. Just some really nice artwork, and I love the wildlife and the animals, so it's right up my alley. Well-made knives, and the Scrimshaw thing. I mean, that's Scrimshaw goes way back to the whaling days. So I'm quite happy with this one. I know I've probably got Big Jim's attention because he's the Barlow Brigade and he loves his Barlows. He may even have this one. So, well made, good alignment, little main blade's a little bit to the show side, but certainly not rubbing. I mean, the blade is clean, no scratches, no blade rub or anything like that. So, very nice. I like it. I hope you like it too. And I hope you enjoyed this little look and the little bit of information I can throw in there. It's not a lot, but it's a good starting point. Some of the magazine stuff, I really like that. I get a kick out of it. It's kind of like going back in time and holding that magazine in your hand. Because you don't see a lot of that anymore. You know, you don't see companies releasing a lot of things like that with, here's all the things you can buy from us this year. Unless it's like a clothing company or something like that. Anyway, folks, I'm starting to ramble now, so I will let you go. Have an awesome weekend. Get out, do some things with some people you enjoy spending time with, or get out by yourself and enjoy your own company and do some things you enjoy doing for yourself. Try going to the woods. Great place to go to ease your mind, let some stress melt away. Take a knife with you. Show it to a fox. Might come in handy. Y'all take care.